Dear friends of art, today we are here in the showroom of Lore Bert's studio in Mainz, in the Cadoro, in the Center of Art and Science, and now we want to look a little bit to some of her masterpieces. We choose 3 masterpieces in different colors and from different years, so you can get a good impression. For people who don't know yet Lore Bert, I want to explain a little bit about her work. She works mainly with Japanese paper. This Japanese paper is very thin. It's only about 18 gram heavy for a square meter, but it's very strong because it's made of rice. And this paper she paints in different colors that you will see from the next works. And then she cuts it in little squares of about 5 by 5 centimeter. She folds it and glues it piece by piece on the surface. As she is already 84 years now, and she had more than 300 shows all over the world in 28 countries, she has the help of some assistants in the studio who helps her mounting these little pieces of papers on the surface after she has developed the shape. So when she started to do her first shows in the Arab countries like Cairo, the Emirates, Baghdad, Iraq and so on, she uses a lot of gold leaf because she found there's a lot of use of gold, so she uses gold leaf for her works. What you see here is a 23 karat real gold, and this she combines with the Japanese paper. If you look from the details in the side, you see one piece here, one piece here, one piece here, one piece here. So there are about maybe 10 to 15,000 little pieces of paper folded, glued, rolled and mounted on the surface. So what do we see here? The color is a very significant color. It's a color that she uses around the year of 2015. It's a mixture of a red and a blue color. It's a very important color. It's a very majestic color, and the combination with the gold makes it even more valuable. And the form, the shape, she uses constructive forms, elements that we are quite familiar with, but in the way she uses it is unusual. So here she puts a zigzag line, so it's going up and down and up and down, and it could remind you on waves, but it's just a personal interpretation. The wonderful thing of the works of Lore is that you can use your interpretation to see the works and to have your own feelings and ideas. But something is obvious, that the combination from a warm color and a cold color, which becomes this magenta type, is the combination of emotion and thinking. And this is the base of her work generally, because the forms are very constructive, but the surface is very poetic. And if you come back to the German philosopher Immanuel Kant and his main work, which is the Critique of Pure Reason, that she quite often quoted in her works with some quotations of the main sentences, this explains that the first impression is by your heart, and the second one is the thinking about art. So if you are not attracted personally by the work, you don't like to think about the work. So that's why the poetic dimension of the work is so important. And here it's, I remember when Lore did this work, she started originally with a structure going all over the work of this zigzag line. And then finally she decides, oh, I leave out this line, I leave out this line, and I leave out this line. So it becomes a very different impression. It becomes a division into 2 parts. One is the upper part, which is light, like the clouds. This is like the waves, the mountains, whatever. You can think what you like to think. We're coming to a next work, which is made 10 years before, where the color white plays the more important role, but it's connected with more colors included in this. So you see, this is little squares, but the little squares in different colors in a white field of paper, they're putting on the pin. Is not like being being in the horizontal line, but it's standing, let's say, and this gives the work, even in this silence, some movement, some revolution, if you like to say, and in the modal logic, which I studied a little bit. So you see, if you have a square which is laying horizontal, it's something necessity. If you put it on the feet, it's something of possibility. So if a work of art open your mind to possibilities, it's something wonderful, especially in this world. We need this more than ever. And it's, by the way, it's a very open system. You see, all the parts are not in a grid. They are free, and freedom is something very nice from art. And now we have this work is maybe made 10 years before the other one. The most recent work of the group of three, which is, by the way, a wonderful group for a nice collector, just in case, is made with this wonderful turquoise color. This turquoise color entered in her work when she had the big exhibition in the Cultural Foundation in Abu Dhabi in 1998, because she found the water of the Gulf is so turquoise in the color, and she fell in love. And but this is a mixture color, so you see it's if the assistants finished her papers that she painted in this color, she had to make the new color, and sometimes it's a little bit different, but this gives life to the work. What do we have? We have triangles. Triangles in gold leaf, in white, in black, in a field of turquoise. So, but the triangles, they have, the angles are not straight angles. This is a bit bigger, this is a bit smaller, so there is coming a big dynamic in this work, even if it's quite two. It's the combination of dynamic and silence. And it's very majestic work too, and the color combination is fantastic. So if you want to have more information about Lo Robert, we have, this is already volume number 3 from the little book series about her paper paintings. But this work, which I want to underline, is also related to the wonderful work she presented to the last Biennale in Venice last year. Also the year before last year, in 1919, to be precise. And we have it here in this wonderful book. It's a book about illumination, and we have here one of her illumination sculptures as well. And you see here her sun, the sun with a real big field of gold leaf in the center, shining in your heart and in the world of art. And this we are going to show at the Dubai Art Fair, in case it's taking place in the upcoming March show. If you want to see these works in original, you can come to Mainz, you can contact us, we can send informations, or you visit us in Dubai. This is a nice book on this project in Venice in 2019, and I hope you will enjoy. Thank you.